Assalamu alaikum, good evening, hello and welcome to another episode of Dine with World. My name is Amina and today's episode is, like I always say, it's going to be very exciting because we have a very experienced and a very seasoned chef with us. He has come here all the way from Italy and he has an immense amount of experience. I think he's been working for over 30 years and I'm going to not waste much time. Let me introduce you to a very famous chef, I would say, and very experienced chef, Paolo Collavini.
No,
Hello,
it's not true.
Paolo.
I'm not very famous. I'm just a chef who travel a lot, and I try
Yes,
to.
you've traveled a lot.
I just
That is
try
so
to
true.
report to each country where I work the tradition and the heritage of my country. Well, I'm not anymore a teenager, as we all know. So, but I believe in all these decades that I travel around the world, that's the best thing is to keep the tradition and to give it, in this case, to the Pakistani people, of course, for the benefit of Marriott Hotel.
Paolo, yes, you've traveled a lot and there's so many people who know you. So I would say you are famous.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you, thank
I
you.
mean,
I'm very
30
humble.
countries.
I'm always try to be very humble because
that's great. 30 countries.
that's-
Could you tell us a little about yourself? You know, where you worked, how you started, so the people...
Okay, I come from the borderline of Italy, coming near Switzerland, and I start to work, well, very young, when I was 16, 17 years old. I spent 4 or 5 years in Italy, then I joined the army service, and then I found myself a little bit tight in working in Italy. I want to discover the world. I didn't have the opportunity to be to the university anyway. So I said, okay, I want to travel, I want to discover the world, but I have the feeling to cook. I like to always watching my mother doing the food at home, and I stick my finger and this and that. And that's, I got the opportunity. As Italian, I was quite lucky. I was pretty young, and then I had the opportunity to join the cruise ship. So I spent from 21 to 26 years old, around 4.5 years, 5 years.
On a cruise ship?
On a cruise ship.
Wow.
The cruise ship, it gave me the opportunity to learn English, first of all, and to see the world, actually, because that was the first occasion to just flying around with the airplane and going with the ship, work on the ship, and meeting foreigners. So I found myself very comfortable dealing with foreigners, and that's it. And I work and learn. Of course, I learned something. Even I was not cooking only Italian food on a cruise ship, but I was with a crew of Italian chefs. Wow. Then I spent 5 years there, and then I decided when I was 27, 28 to continue by myself, and I started to have my first job as Italian chef in Japan on 1991, something like that. And it was, at the beginning it's always difficult. You struggle because you have no experience, but you have the energy because you are pretty young. Yeah. And that, since that time, 91, I continue to do mainly the same job because I found out myself around 30, 35 years old. I didn't want to grow in a position and become an executive chef working in the office and controlling our kitchens and departments. I want to always develop my job.
Yeah, you
cooking.
Always want to be hands-on, you want to discover, you want to be there in action.
The adrenaline, the satisfaction,
that's great.
I found it on the food.
That's amazing. Paolo has been to Japan and you've been to, go ahead, tell us.
I've been let's say more than 10, 12 years in Middle East, Lebanon, Abu Dhabi, Oman, Kuwait, Egypt. My recent job was in Egypt for a couple of years. And then, previously I spent also 10, 15 years, 10, 12 years in Asia. I've been in Japan, in Korea, 5, 6 years, in Thailand, in Sri Lanka. This is the first time that I come in this specific part of the world.
Yeah, to Pakistan, the subcontinent. Yeah,
it's not Asia, it's not Far East, and it's not Middle East.
How is it now so far that you've been here?
I feel my judgment. Let's put it on that way. is related to my last job. My last job was in Egypt. So to me, frankly speaking, I find, of course, we are in a Muslim country. That is pretty clear, as was Egypt. I found the Pakistani people, in the months that I'm here, pretty more humble and I mean, in peace, more in peace. What I can say, I see, to me, is Pakistan is a combination between Middle East and India. Okay, the feeling that I have, and as I said, I found people very humble, and I'm trying to do my job and to transmit what I learned.
That's amazing.
During the year to my young staff. I have staff in my restaurant. They are pretty young. They can be all my son. They are 30 years younger than me, 25, 30 years younger than me. But I try, as they are interested, I try to transmit and to let them know what I know.
And we are so humbled to have you here in Islamabad, and he's here at Linguini. So if you want to taste the Italian sunshine,
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I give you my best shot.
Paolo is ready. Thank you, Paolo.
Pleasure.
And so we have some amazing recipes lined up. Like I said, the first recipe is a seafood salad. So let's go on to the ingredients. Please grab your pens and paper. The ingredients of seafood salad are shrimps 40 grams, squid 40 grams, mussels 40 grams, red snapper 40 grams, lemon dressing 15 milliliters, raspberry puree 10 grams, tomato 30 grams, bell pepper 30 grams, Arugula salad 20 grams, and a few black olives. So let's start the seafood salad, Chef Paolo.
So the seafood salad is a pretty straightforward dish, very easy for all of us. I mean, not only for me, that
and for all the women watching
for
there,
the women, the men doesn't cook in
no,
Pakistan.
they do.
The men,
they like to cook.
Yeah, here we go. Perfect.
So
in Italy, I can tell you, in Italy, nearly every man can cook and talk about the food.
That's amazing.
Because it's in our culture. So, you know, there always a competition.
That is just an amazing thing. Men learning how to cook and knowing how to cook, that's
let's
cool.
start. We have the seafood and the fish, so let's start with a small piece.
I think all women should go to Italy now, all Pakistani women.
Yeah, why not? Let's finish this COVID time, then let's enjoy the vacation. So, I start to cut and explain to you. It's very simple. It's a very simple thing.
Yeah.
You know, we have this red snapper.
This is red snapper.
You could use any other white fish. Then you have a squid.
Yeah, I remember the beautiful rings, you know, when you're cutting a squid.
So we have the squid. I mean, for a question of presentation, we leave it like a herring. Then we have the shrimps that we already defrost and.
Okay. And you peeled it, you deveined it. Yeah, yes, not very well here anyway. Devein it, so that is done. And then we have the mussel. So we have the red snapper here, we have the squid here, we have the shrimps here, and we have the mussels here.
We have the fish, and we are ready. We have salty water boiling. Now we give a little bit more power. We just poach them for, let's say, 30-40 seconds.
All right.
More you cook, this is all frozen fish. So if you have fresh fish, you need is more tasty. In this case, I have frozen fish, which is a good quality anyway. The point is not to cook too much. If you cook too much, the fish it becomes very hard and completely tasteless.
All right. Okay.
So we put in the water, simply poaching in the water.
The squid and the shrimps, and in goes the red snapper.
And here we go.
And 30 to 40 seconds, we are going to poach this.
So it's a very simple things. You could put in the water little bit of lime juice or white vinegar to give a kick on the taste.
Okay, just to add that extra flavor.
The important things, you know, you could even cut it in a different way. I believe as working in the hotel, it's very important for us to have a nice presentation because whenever you add the food, the eyes is important, is already work with your brain, and of course so the taste you have of the food. So it's a combination of things. If the food is good, tastes good, but it doesn't look good, we fail. I mean, I fail.
Yeah. It's
okay?
like going to an interview for the first
Yeah.
time. You have to dress up well.
Here we go.
And then,
Here we go. So
and then you have to add the real content to it. So it has to look pretty first, and of course it has to taste well.
So here we go. Ready now? What is 1 minute?
Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah, that's it.
And you can already see that it has
Here we go.
changed its texture.
It's already cooked. It's already
Yeah.
cooked.
It's become slightly firmer.
Don't have to cook too much. That's the point. Otherwise, it becomes
Too hard.
very hard because it's a frozen fish.
Okay.
I believe you can find some fresh fish also here in Islamabad. I didn't find out yet where is the seafood market, but I'll work on
tell you
I
after
will
the
work on
show.
it. I will work on it. I'll work on it.
Everyone knows where the seafood market
Yeah,
is.
very well, very well. So now, we can. Let's see.
Yeah.
Finished. Oh,
And there's
one
more
more,
squid
one more.
left.
Okay, so
That's
then we have a salad. So this is a pretty big plate. What we can do, we just put it on the plate nicely. You know, and then we create the shape we like. In this case, there we go. Then one you can put it here. One we can put it there.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, just get imaginative while you're doing your presentation.
I mean, the presentation is up to you. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, today I'll do it like this. Tomorrow I'll do it in another way. So I don't know.
It depends on what you are inspired by.
The spire, the mood. So
Yeah, the mood.
The mood. So then, of course, we need some. In this case, I can use arugula salad. I don't know if you can find everywhere in Islamabad, but I guess you could use any other salad leaves. If you cannot find it, because I'm not sure we can find it everywhere. So not too much. This is a seafood salad, not a salad.
All
We
right.
call it seafood salad. So the leaves, they are just an ingredients.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Then we have the black olives.
Yep. We have the black olives.
We have the tomato. Okay, the tomato can be cut in any way. In this case, is diced. Fine. The black olive. Black olive, if you have it, good. If you don't have it, no problem.
Then we
Doesn't
have
matter.
some amazing dressing as well. Raspberry puree, some capsicum, I think.
Yes, the yellow
bell
capsicum.
pepper, yeah.
So yellow, we could use the red one. In this case, we selected yellow.
I like yellow. It's
You
a
like
happy
yellow?
color.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Sunshine.
Sunshine color.
So we are making seafood salad. It's very simple. Just a few basic techniques that you have to follow. If you're using frozen seafood, just make sure you blanch it for 30 to 40 seconds. Otherwise, it's going to become too hard, right? So we added oyster mussels, squid, and red snapper. And you can see we're just getting really creative with the presentation. And
You see, it's pretty simple and
yeah,
straightforward.
and it's very pretty.
So it's not done yet, but we are going
Yeah.
there. Then you sprinkle it with little bit of salt,
Okay.
little bit, and then we can create the dressing.
Great.
Can create the dressing is very simple. I have already prepared previously lime juice with olive oil, salt and pepper. That can be
Alright.
done in a blender or can be done with a whisk.
Okay.
Right here. If you don't have a blender, but I think everybody
Everyone has a
have a
blender
blender.
now,
So,
these days.
so we take this lemon dressing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's say 4 small spoon, and we take.
The raspberry puree.
This is raspberry puree, raspberry fruit.
Wow.
Raspberry puree.
Okay.
Let's say half quantity of the lemon dressing will be raspberry puree.
Okay.
We whisk it up. So is acid, the lemon is acid and the raspberry is acid. That's it. Here we go.
Okay.
And the color is amazing.
Yeah.
Here we go. And then we drizzle gently the salad.
So I'll repeat the ingredients. It's olive oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper. You whisk it, blend it, add some raspberry puree to it, And voila, the dressing is ready.
The last touch, the real last, a squeeze of grounded pepper.
Fresh.
Because all of you
grounded
like a lot of pepper
yeah,
and
we
chili.
love pepper. And
So
you already
here
know
we go.
that.
Here we go. I know
You
already.
already know that. Okay. And garlic. And
Garlic. So here we go. The salad is done. Pretty simple, fresh.
And it looks beautiful. And I'm sure
Summer,
it's going to
winter,
taste amazing. Yeah. Have it.
And is very colorful.
Yeah, and it's simple to make. So now this is a classic example of a recipe where, you know, we've just added a few ingredients, the presentation is beautiful, and yeah, it's ready to be served. Let's go on to our second recipe, right, Paolo?
Yes.
Which is beef carpaccio. The ingredients of beef carpaccio are, you'll be needing 100 grams of beef, lemon dressing 20 milliliters, tomatoes 30 grams, mushrooms 20 grams, Parmesan cheese 10 grams, salt, a pinch, pepper a pinch, and Arugula salad. So these were the ingredients of beef carpaccio. It's a very simple recipe, Paolo, right?
Yes, it's very simple, very well known.
Yeah, it is.
In Italy and around the world. I understood in the months that I'm here in Pakistan that probably not all Pakistani people like to have, because it's a raw beef.
Yeah, right.
So not everybody is
But
ready.
it tastes amazing.
Yeah,
It tastes amazing.
you know,
Yes, of course it does.
I will try to do it anyway. If you want to try, you try anyway. Okay.
I've had it once and I loved it.
Okay.
So that's why, you know, I'm stressing on the fact that if you've not tried it, try it. You can make it at home. You can come to Zigalini. Paolo will be
It's
happy
very
to make
simple.
it for
Yes,
you. Great.
sure.
Let's start.
So we need to have a simple beef tenderloin.
Okay, okay.
Beef tenderloin. I already use here in the hotel the local beef,
Yeah.
and it's quite decently good.
Yeah.
So the beef tenderloin have to be clean completely about all the fat. All the fat. So we have a plain piece of meat.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna slice it in a very small pieces. Okay. Let's see something like this. Not. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do?
You're going to put, okay. Let me take a wild guess. Can I guess?
You guess.
You're going to hammer it.
Yes.
There you go. Great.
Here we go. Here with the hammer.
With your meat mallet.
So, then, if we have a plate where we'll serve it. We need to put a little bit of lemon dressing again, the same I
Okay.
used before for the
Yeah,
salad.
yeah. Olive oil, lemon juice, and salt and pepper.
And pepper. We have to put it on the plate because if you don't put anything on the plate, the meat is raw, will stick. When you take the fork, you could not take it.
Okay.
It will stick to the plate. So,
Okay.
and of course is a question of taste. So you little bit do like this. Put a little bit sauce. I want to explain you. The meat is this dish. The meat is raw, but you have the acidity of the lime.
Okay.
The acidity of the lime under and above will cook slightly the meat. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So and then we can proceed. So
So, the chef is saying, you know, because the lemon juice has, of course, it's sour. The acidity will actually make the meat tender. Yeah.
tender and cooked a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
let's
it,
say
that's-
cooked
okay.
between brackets.
Okay, cool.
So what we're gonna do? We could have a plastic. Could be in a plastic bag, a plastic zip
Yeah,
bag,
yeah.
or the cling film.
Okay.
Okay, in this case I have a cling film. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna hammer. We're gonna hammer the meat and have
Flatten
to be
it, spread
flatten
it.
Yes.
So this is going to help the meat to be, you know, cook maybe
Yes, yes.
more quickly.
The point is have to be maximum 1 millimeter.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's see if I can do it this with the. Oh, here we go. The piece of meat also do not have too big, because if you put the piece of big, when you take it with a fork, will take everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I suggest you do in one plate 6 pieces of meat.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. So we take the meat and we place it gently on the plate. So we have six bites here.
All right.
Whenever we eat it, you have six bites. 3, and then I do 3 more. Here we go. We are halfway, and we do the same. We do the same things. So 1. So let's. You gave already the recipe. I would say this recipe, you would need 80 to 100 grams of beef.
All right.
Of course, if you use the bigger plate, then you increase slightly.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would say it's good enough. 80 grams of meat will be good enough. Here we go. Guys, yeah.
There you go. So we're making beef carpaccio. For those of you who have just joined in, we have Chef Paolo. He's working with us. He's here in Islamabad for the first time. We're so lucky to have him. He's traveled all over the world, and he's sharing his wealth of experience just for you people watching out there. We took beef, we're flattening it, we brushed the plate with the olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper dressing that we made. Yeah.
So here we go. So 4, even 5 would be enough. Anyway, be generous. We did it already, so fine, 6. Anyhow, beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
So now what we're gonna do, in order to cook the meat, because at the end it's completely, we put a little bit salt again. Salt very important because it cooks the meat. We put a little bit pepper. You like a lot of pepper, so that's it, no problem.
I like the grinder.
Ah, the grinder, okay, because it's the aroma of the pepper is still on the pepper.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you grate it in the
Because
spot, it's more tasty. So here we have the dressing again.
The olive oil, lemon juice,
Olive
salt,
oil, lemon.
pepper dressing.
So and then here we go. So now you leave it there maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and
Okay,
the meat will cook slightly cook.
Okay.
So it's not
That's
done.
very interesting.
So now we are ready to dress up the plate. So this is the base.
So we're leaving this for around 15 minutes?
No,
sorry?
5-10 minutes
10
will
minutes,
be
that's all you
enough.
need,
Will be
okay.
enough. And then don't be afraid if you see that the meat will change the color, because the
Okay.
acidity of the lemon will change the color.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
So it's just going to probably become slightly dark brown.
Yes, yes. So then we continue. So we have always this nice. I would say we as Italian we love arugula salad because it's very crisp taste, and anyway.
And it looks beautiful.
But
It has an amazing color.
could be another salad. I mean,
Okay.
I don't want to say that.
Whatever's available, yeah?
If you don't have this kind of salad, you could say, for example, the iceberg. You cut it very
Okay.
thinly. Julienne, you know what means julienne?
Yes.
Very good.
Thin strips.
Very good. Okay,
I've learned.
If I'm short of stuff, I
Yeah,
will take
I would
you
love
to the
to come.
Very good, very good. Good. Okay, so the proportion have to be everything in proportion. Not too much salad. You have to see the meat.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you eat too much salad, you eat salad.
Yeah.
So then we proceed. Today I was very lucky. I got also the fresh mushroom. Okay, very lucky. So this is the 100% Italian recipe. We sliced thinly the bottom mushroom, very thin, and then okay.
Okay.
Then again, tomato. We can cut. We can do it like this, or up to you. Let's do it in another way. We can cut it thinly. Now with the gloves, it's become difficult, but I can make it. So 1, 2, 3. Let's put 3.
Okay.
That's it. Here we go. Then the Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese, I already.
You've grated it.
We know already.
Yeah.
Parmesan cheese, you found
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
This is shaved.
Okay, you shaved it.
Shave it. So this is you put as much you like. Anyway, Parmesan cheese is very good in protein, so is a good thing. Again, proportion, not too much. Otherwise, it becomes a cheese salad. Here we go. Last, we drizzle again with the lemon.
Dressing.
Little bit, because in top of to make it shiny, mostly to make it shiny. And we give a little bit pepper, and that's it. It's done.
This looks really refreshing, actually, Chef Paolo.
When you make the lemon lime dressing, the proportion of the lemon and the oil is 1:5.
Okay.
For example, 100 milliliter of oil, you need 20 milliliter of lime juice.
Righto. Okay, got it.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Because if you put too much oil, it becomes very
oily and no taste.
no taste.
Yeah.
If you put too much lime, it's too rough, it's too strong. So this is usually the proportion.
Okay,
and then, as I said before, the sauce can be done on the whisk, on the bowl, or can be you put it directly on a blender. Okay.
That's amazing.
Here we go.
The beef carpaccio is ready.
The carpaccio is ready.
It looks really pretty, Chef. And I'll just repeat the whole process again. We hammered the meat, the beef tenderloin, and around 5 to 6 pieces, just to cover the inner surface of the plate. Then we decorated it with the salad, the cheese shavings, tomato slices. We added some nice freshly ground black pepper, and then more of the lemon dressing, right? And the lemon dressing, of course, 100 milliliters of olive oil, 20 milliliters of the lemon juice, with the salt and pepper, of course. That's how it's going to be. That's amazing, Chef Paolo. We love this. And now for our third recipe, which is seafood linguini. Am I right?
Seafood linguini, yes. So
seafood linguini.
this is for you.
Thank you. I'll just put it there so we can all have it later on. So the ingredients of seafood linguini are, you'll be needing olive oil 20 milliliters, garlic 10 grams, squid 30 grams, red snapper 30 grams, shrimps 30 grams, and mussels 30 grams, tomato sauce 20 milliliters, salt a pinch, pepper a pinch, and water 20 milliliters.
And the linguini, of course.
And the linguini, how much?
Of course. 80 to 100 grams.
80 to 200 grams
No,
of
80,
linguini.
100 grams. I mean, this is what we usually serve in hotels.
Okay.
At home, you can be generous, no problem.
Yeah, that's great. So the linguini is already pre-cooked?
Yes,
Any
because
special-
for a question of time, we pre-cook it, otherwise.
And any special tip for the women out there when they're boiling pasta?
Okay.
The common mistake that women make.
Now,
or men.
The pasta, the way, I tell you the way how we like us Italian, and the way that we believe is the correct to maintain the pasta good taste, and with all the value that the pasta have itself. All the wheat. Whenever you buy a pasta, whenever brand you like, in the market we have a good quality here in Pakistan. You just need to read on the packet how many minutes need the pasta, okay? Then, the way how we do it in Italy, the pasta have to be a little bit al dente. Al dente means that it's not completely overcooked.
Okay.
But I truly understand that we only in Italy, we like this kind of cooking. We like the pasta al dente mainly only as Italian. Frequently, I found in Middle East, Far East, and even in South America, the people like the pasta overcooked. So I cannot, I'm not here to say that you should do it al dente. I want to say that the way how we like it.
Yeah, because I think we're so used to having overcooked pasta that the whole idea of having al dente is, a little strange, but that's the correct way to eat it. I like al dente. I like it firm in the bite, I can bite
it's a
through
choice.
it.
It's a choice. At the end, the point is to know the rules.
Yeah.
But then we can break the rules. Then we can,
True.
sometime.
True, in cooking, of
In
course.
cooking, yes.
Otherwise also you can break the rules as well.
Yes, sometime. At your home you can break the rules. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So the pasta, I didn't finish yet. The pasta have to be cooked in salty water. So you take for example, 5 liter water. You need 20 grams of salt at least.
Salty
Rock
like the
salt.
Red Sea?
No,
Okay.
not that much. Not
Not
that
that
much.
much.
Not, or the Dead Sea, not Red Sea. The
Dead
Dead
Sea,
Sea. The salt can be refined salt or rock salt. Doesn't matter. The proportion, maybe 20 grams, will be okay for 5 liter. Okay, so you cook the pasta, and then the best way is prepare the sauce, strain the pasta immediately from the water, directly from the pot of the water, and put it on the sauce. toss it with the sauce and serve. That's the
Best way.
not cool it down. If you
Okay.
cool down the pasta, all the starch of the pasta, cool it down or wash it. Wash it is an abuse.
It's a sin. Okay.
It's a sin.
Never wash the pasta because
Never
that's
wash
what we do. Yeah. Put it under
Yeah,
cold
but
water.
it lose all the starch.
Okay,
And then
okay.
whenever you toss it with the sauce will not
Doesn't
bind.
stick to it.
Doesn't
Okay.
stick to it.
That's amazing.
Beside the taste point.
I love pasta, so I'm going to remember this now.
Okay.
Till the day I'm alive.
Very good. So, okay, now let's prepare the ingredients. So we have, okay, let's start with the first. We have some garlic. So we have garlic. The garlic can
Yes.
be either sliced like this or can be ground on the blender.
Okie dokie.
This is
I love that.
if the garlic is not cooked, first of all, you will not digest it.
Yeah.
You will repeat it.
Yeah.
And then it will not give the taste to the dish.
Okay.
So the garlic gently stir fry it, and then we can put our fish. Then we always have with us then salt, pinch of salt. The pepper is always here. Very important, the pepper.
Yeah.
Then we have a tomato,
Okay.
some fresh tomato. Then I have, see? Okay, here I have some nice basil.
Yeah.
Nice basil
Okay.
is already in oil. We put a little bit of basil to flavor it.
This looks really nice. We are making seafood linguini, everyone. We've just slightly cooked the garlic. We've added salt and pepper, all the seafood, basil, and I'm not forgetting anything. Okay.
No, salt, pepper, that's it.
That's
Good.
it.
You're a good student.
Okay.
And then we have,
How did you make the tomato sauce? You have to tell
here
us.
we go, here we go. So, okay, let's stop here.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce is another very important things in Italian food. The point for the tomato sauce is the quality of the tomato.
Okay.
We can do 10 different kind of recipe of tomato because Italy is stretched thousand over kilometers. From north to south, we have different recipe with different ingredients, of course. The point is the quality, as I said, the quality of tomato. Tomato must be well ripe, and I suggest all of you do not use the local fresh tomato. If you can buy the peeled tomato, which you can find a nice quality on the market. I would say not necessarily Italian brand. If you get the Italian brand, you're sure that is well ripe, peeled, and good one. You could buy even some other brand that doesn't. But if you can find the Italian, of course, much better.
Okay.
So you chop the onion. You chop the onion finely. You put in a pot. Let's say 1 kilo of tomato, you need 50-60 grams of chopped onion. Doesn't matter white or red.
Okay.
olive oil, chopped onion, 5 grams of garlic. You stir fry it until golden color. You put the tomato that have to be crushed,
Okay, got
not blended. And then you put in a pot, you let it cook between 20 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
You add salt,
Great. Yeah.
ground white pepper and basil. And you let it go. That's it. That's the tomato sauce.
So, and it can last for like how long? In the fridge?
In the fridge, well, 3-4 days. So it's
4 days. Fantastic.
at least.
So the thing is, the tomatoes, you're going to crush it with your hand, okay? Puree it with your hand.
Or with a machine, that the
Okay,
strainer, the
yeah,
strainer.
yeah. And then you're going to stir fry the onions, right?
Yes.
And a little bit of olive oil, salt,
Yes, I
white
forgot.
pepper.
I forgot to tell you earlier. If you have bay leaves, let's say 1 kilo of tomato, you put 3 dry bay leaves.
Okay,
That will be
okay,
fantastic.
Okay, great. And then you're adding the basil, and then you add the tomatoes, and that's it. You just
Yes,
mix
and you
really
let
well.
it cook gently,
40 minutes,
gently
yeah.
for
And then you have the real tomato sauce.
30 minutes.
And this
30
can also be used in pasta, like we're making pasta, right?
Yeah.
You
I
can
mean,
just-
this is the base.
Yeah.
Now let's start all over again with the fire. Here we go. It looks a little bit dry, so I didn't put enough
More
oil,
olive
so
oil.
that's much. Now is the time that we can add a little bit of this beautiful tomato sauce.
Yeah, so beautiful and so fresh.
Okay.
So homely, yeah.
And then we add a little bit of
Hot water.
um,
Salty water.
Okay, we could put or vegetable stock or little bit water, just a little bit. And here we have the sauce. We cook the pasta. Now it's already cooked because
We're
otherwise
just going to warm it up a bit.
warm it up. So
I'll put it.
please you warm it up.
I'm removing this now. Done?
Done.
Should I-
Then you can toss it with the. Here we go. Yeah, better on the other side.
Sorry.
You do it like
Yeah, I
no
got
problem,
it.
no problem. Anyway, then here we go.
I managed.
Here we go. Here we go. Eh?
Toss it. This looks so beautiful,
So
Paolo.
now I want to explain another trick.
Yes.
As Italian tradition, we do not put too much tomato sauce on it. So it don't have to be. This is a linguini with seafood. It's not linguini with tomato.
Yeah.
The tomato is a part of the dish. Don't have to be too rich on tomato. Otherwise, the tomato will cover up everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe that here in Pakistan people like
Lots of
a
sauce.
lot of sauce. No, I don't want to change this. I mean, I believe and I respect.
Everyone's choices, but this is the way it's made in Italy.
That's
The
the way
authentic
Yes,
style.
here we go.
There.
And that's it. So the dish is done. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to dress up the plate. So we take the pasta, we put in the middle of the plate, always,
Yeah.
and then
And the aroma is just amazing. Very, like you can just smell the tomatoes and the garlic and the seafood.
the mussel. You can do it with the mussel or even without the mussel. It's not.
Yeah, no hard and fast
The
rule. for
mussel, I
this.
don't know if it's easy to find that everywhere. Anyway, if you can, you could use, I don't know, you can use crab also. Crab. Anyway, the important is the squid, the shrimps, and the
Yeah.
fish. And here we go. So here we got. You see the sauce is there, but it's not too much. This is here we go. This is as it used to be. So and then at the end again a dash of olive oil. Olive oil raw is pretty good for your health, the taste. Not necessarily have to be Italian, the olive oil. I mean all the Mediterranean, France, Spain, Morocco. You know, each country is the debate is our is better. It's not true. It's not true.
Olive oil is olive oil.
Olive oil is olive oil.
As
The
long as you-
weather is the same
Yeah.
and the soil is the
And
same.
as long
Here
as
we
you
go.
just have the habit of using it.
Little bit pepper,
Yeah.
done. Bingo. The dish is done. You have your linguini
Seafood pasta, and it looks really rich and delicious, and it was very easy to make. And
Yes.
that's the beauty of cooking.
And you can do it with chili or without chili, you know.
And chef, you've not added cheese in this, of course.
Okay, now
Just to
I
clarify.
want to explain to you
Yeah.
something. Now, by tradition, we in Italy, we never mixed fish and meat. It means that whatever we do, any dish we do with fish, we never put butter and cheese or cream.
Yeah.
In France, which is just on the other side of the Alps, for example, in France is butter, cheese, cream, and everything is mixed up.
Yeah.
But if you want to follow tradition,
Yeah.
we never mixed cheese, animal with fish. We never fish animal and fish.
Yeah.
They are separate.
That's true. That's
So
amazing. Okay,
I don't want to
that's how we
say,
do it.
because let's put it on that way. If I would put the Parmesan cheese that everybody of us like it, if I would put it here, the Parmesan cheese will cover up the taste of the fish. So or you eat fish or you eat the cheese.
Yeah,
I mean,
So yeah, that's how we also do it. We don't mix, meat or seafood, especially with the dairy products. We don't do
here
it
we
as
go.
well.
Here we go. Here we
Even
go.
in
That's the
Pakistan.
point.
Yeah. So
This is an advice.
very relatable.
This is an advice as
Yeah.
an Italian person and an
Yeah.
Italian chef, how we do it. I don't want to say that if you like to put the Parmesan, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end is your dish.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just say the way,
It's
the
made in
tradition,
Italy.
the tradition.
So this is how you make the seafood linguini. Drizzle it with a bit of olive oil, and it looks it looks like a very happy dish. That's all I can say. Paolo, thank you so much. I hope
My
you
pleasure.
enjoyed.
No,
the
no, you
first
did good. You did good. You did good. You helped me a lot. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Thank you. It was the first time he came on Dine with World, and hopefully he's going to teach us, so many more recipes. It's always nice to have a very seasoned chef here who's willing to give his experience and his knowledge to other people. Thank you so much, Paolo.
Thank you very much to having me here. I hope you enjoy our presentation, and my way to explain about the dishes and about the tricks has been clear to all of you. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I learned so much from Chef Paolo today, and it's always important to be open when you're learning any new thing, especially cooking. But of course, you can add or subtract an ingredient. The choice is yours. So we try our best to bring recipes that are very easy to make at home. You don't have to just go on the internet. You can just watch us, because all our chefs just share all their secrets, cooking secrets with you. They don't hide anything. So I'm going to catch you next week with another new episode of Dine with World. Of course, if you have any suggestions, you want any recipe to be made, you can just inbox us on our PTV World Facebook page, and we have lots of episodes uploaded on YouTube as well. So I'm going to catch you next week with another episode of Dine with World. Take care, always keep smiling. Allah Hafiz.